Hey friends, welcome to Essentially Jessi. Today I wanted to talk to you guys, share with you guys, like if I was starting my niche collection over, which ones I would probably say these are the best niche fragrances to start with in your collection. So let's get to it. Welcome back. So glad you guys are here today. I want to share with you guys, I know some of you guys are just now starting your fragrance collection, on your fragrance journey, and I wanted to share with you guys some great fragrances I think you can start off with. The fragrance world is robust. Like you've got this category of fragrances that all smell kind of similar. And then you've got fragrances, thousands of fragrances that smell very, very unique. And so I wanted to share with you guys some that I would start off with as a newbie to fragrance, because I don't want to recommend something that's like pepper in your face, or I don't want to recommend something that's like super suede or leather, because that might not be your jam. So here are my top 10, actually I think top 11 picks for starting your niche collection as a female. Maybe I need to do this as a male in a different video, because I feel like these are all fairly feminine, except my first one, so technically it's a top 11. This one is just so unisex that I wanted to put it on this list because it is a great fragrance, but it's pretty unisex. This is Remember Me by Javoy. I had the best experience when I purchased this fragrance. I purchased 2 other fragrances from this same house. They sent me probably 15 samples, and I'm talking like samples with little atomizers, good size samples, and I was thrilled because obviously if we're purchasing fragrances, we're into fragrances, so please always include a sample. I hate ordering something from Nordstrom or one of the big box retailers and they don't ever include samples unless you just happen to get on one of those deals where they're giving away like 13 or 14 samples at once. So anyway, Javoy's Remember Me, a beautiful, beautiful vanilla fragrance, but it's a little bit different. It has like a little bit spicy twist to it. It does start off with pepper, dries down beautifully, but I wanted to list this as like my honorable mention. I haven't seen a lot of those lately because it is fairly unisex. The rest of these are all pretty feminine. So Javoy's Remember Me at my number 11 honorable mention. Off we go. Next, or I don't even know necessarily that I ranked these. I will say that I did rank my top 5 because they're probably my 5 that I would recommend buying first. This one is Navitus Parfums Exalt Nuit. This is a limited edition, I believe. So if you are interested in this at all, go get your nose on it. I have a full dedicated review to this fragrance. It is gourmand, it's boozy. If you like that type of feel, you're going to love Exalt Nuit by Navitus Parfums. Yes, I would say if you like boozy gourmand fragrances, this would be a safe blind buy. So I guess I'll kind of tell you guys, most of these are safe blind buys, but I will give you a little more info on the fragrance. I have loved every Navitus Parfum fragrance that I have tried, and it's a house that is fairly new, probably in the last 5 to 6 years, and they are cranking out some really great fragrances, and they are using some of the best perfumers in the world. Like I think Francis Kirkjohn was in on the making of this one. There is another one from this line that I've got to get before they sell out. So Exalt Nuit, Navitus Parfums, yum, yum, yum. So excited about wearing that in the fall as the weather cools off. I mean, I can include this on so many lists, like date night fragrances, fall fragrances. It's just that good. Next is a fragrance that is the polar opposite. If boozy gourmand does not sound good to you, let me recommend Bubble Bath by Replica. I love this fragrance. It's got the really light blue, and I have had this for, I don't know, maybe 4 to 6 months, and I've put a significant dent in this bottle. I love this fragrance. If you like to smell fresh and clean, like if you like philosophy fragrances, like what do they have, Pure Grace, Amazing Grace, those type things, this is a niche fragrance that you are going to love. It is so easy to wear. I could wear this anytime with any outfit, smell great, feel confident. Bubble Bath by Replica is just one of those fragrances. It's the description on the bottle says comforting comforting, clean accords. And it says female and male fragrance. I will say, because it is very soapy clean vibes, I don't know, like, I think this leans a little bit more feminine, but it's just so fresh. It's so clean. It's beautiful fragrance. I love the packaging. I love the light blue juice inside, and I'm gonna spray it again. It smells so good. It's like a really, really, really luxurious fresh clean smell, if that makes sense. So Bubble Bath by Replica, definitely recommend this for anyone that loves fresh, clean, neat. Like, you could wear this to the office. See, I don't know that this would be my date night jam, but it could be someone's date night jam. I think Exalt Nuit is more me, like nighttime, date night, going out. This is more, I would wear this to the office. I think I need to do like a top 10 mom fragrances, because I think this would be one of them. Whenever I think of a mom fragrance, I think of like fresh, clean, like kind of mature, but not super mature. Like, not, I wouldn't label it as a mature fragrance. Does that make sense? Like, not something that I would have worn when I was 16, but not something that my grandma wore either. So anyway, Bubble Bath just hits a lot of boxes for me as far as niche fragrances go in starting your fragrance collection. Next is one that is highly talked about in the fragrance world, and that is Delina exclusive by Parfums de Marly. I would say if you don't have any Parfums de Marly and you are dying to get one just to be part of like the Parfums de Marly club, this is a wonderful fragrance to start off with. If you are female, this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. It's so elegant. It's so just gorgeous. The packaging, the fragrance is great. I love everything about this fragrance, except that I can't tell how much I have left because I don't think I have. I think I'm down to like a half, and so whoops. But this is a great fragrance to start off with in the niche world. I feel like this is definitely niche quality. I will say I feel like all of these are niche quality fragrances. Sometimes I'll smell a niche fragrance and I think, ooh, that smells like something a lot less expensive than what it really is. This is worth the price tag. But I will say that I know that like Saks and some of those places are having 15% off discounts like across the board on all fragrance. So watch your emails, get in on that, because these are more expensive fragrances, but these are all certainly worth the price tag. So Delina exclusive, I'm pretty sure that I have a full dedicated review of this one as well. I probably do on most of these because these are all fragrances that I love to wear. And that's why I think that they're important to share with you guys if you're starting your niche collection. Next up, one that I wanted and wanted and wanted for so long and finally picked it up. This is Casamorati's Lira. This is like a, I don't know, some people say lemon, but I almost think it smells a little bit orangey. I mean, I smell the lemon, but I feel like it's like a, I don't know. I have a full dedicated review on this one. It's gorgeous. It's got this cute little tassel on it. I really like the packaging. Some people don't. It's got a lady on it. I think it's beautiful. It's kind of like a portrait, but I love this line. I love this fragrance. I love these caps. The fragrance is divine. You could wear it anytime, anywhere, day or night. I do myself kind of reserve this more either for date night or for fall, winter. It just gives me fall, winter vibes. You would think that the lemon in it would make it more spring, summer. And I have worn this in spring, summer, but this really calls my name in the fall. And maybe it's just the fact that the bottle is golden too. Like the leaves are turning, all the things. So Lira by Casamorati is a great one to start your collection off with. You can also get on Lucky Scent and get probably most of these get little, they have the little tester sample size. They do not come with atomizers on Lucky Scent, so go on Amazon, get you some little atomizers, and then use those for your testing out your fragrances. These are costly fragrances because they're niche and they are higher quality ingredients, and the packaging is higher quality. Everything about these is lovely, but definitely test it before you buy it. I can't tell you how many of those tiny little samples I've used from Lucky Scent. I may show you guys some. I may do like a sampling video. If there are any fragrances that you think that I need to try out, let me know and I will pick up some samples and test them out with you guys. So Lira by Casamorati is coming in technically at my number 6 spot. This one is Ylang in Gold by Micallef. I just ordered a package from Micallef. I'm so excited, but it doesn't come in until like November, I think. And it said that it was a pre-order only, so This Ylang Gold, I've done a full review on it. I've also battled this out with its sister fragrance, Ylang Gold Nectar. I love them both. Like, just hose me down with Ylang Gold and Ylang Gold Nectar. It is a gorgeous bottle. If you feel like I want a niche fragrance that I can lay on my tray that looks niche and everybody's gonna love the packaging, this is the one to get. Like, it's got these crystals on it. It's just gorgeous, and it's gold. The juice is golden. I will say, I think I said this in my original review, you do kind of have to worry about where you spray it or how you spray it, because the gold flecks do get on you, which is gorgeous. But Ylang Gold, it's just a staple. It just really is. Go watch my single review on this. Go watch my battle between Ylang Gold and Ylang Gold Nectar to like figure out which one you really think you would enjoy more before you spend the money on this. But I have had nothing but great experiences with their company. I've always ordered Micallefs directly from Micallef, and they put some samples in there. I think you get to pick 2 or something like that. Like, they always put a little bit of goodies in there. So I really appreciate fragrance companies that do that, because clearly I'm going to be purchasing more fragrances. Ylang Gold by M. Micallef is coming in at the number 5 or 6 spot. Next up, we are now officially in the top 5. Again, all of these fragrances are great fragrances. I really feel silly kind of like numbering them down, but this is how it goes in the world of YouTube fragrance. Number 5 is Vanille Cocoa by Comptoir Sud Pacifique. Beautiful. I have done a battle with this fragrance. I did my initial opinions of these fragrances. I ordered 3, got some samples with my first 3, and then ordered 2 more. So I have a full like 5 fragrances by Comptoir Sud Pacifique first impressions, and this one is lovely. They're all lovely. I was very excited with all of my purchases from this fragrance house. If you've watched me for any time, you know that I am in love with coconuts, and this gives me all the feels. It really does. It's beautiful. I battled this out with Mancera's Cocoa Vanille, and this is Vanille Cocoa. So I thought, if they're basically named the same thing, we need to have a battle. So you can watch that video. I'll link it below in the description, and you can check out which one sounds more your style. If you like coconuts and vanilla, these are definitely 2 to try out. But this one made my list, Vanille Cocoa by Comptoir Sud Pacifique. All right, next I have one by Mancera. This is Roses Vanille. If you are just starting your fragrance collection, spend the money, get this fragrance. It's so good. I've already put a good dent in this with my fragrance collection. That is significant. This is also one that I don't want to use up, but it's so good. I did recently film a like top rose fragrances. I just love this fragrance. It is beautiful. It's elegant. I can wear this daytime, date night, to an event, outdoors, indoors, doesn't really matter. Like, this is a wear it all the time fragrance if you are in love with roses and vanilla. This is a more modern rose fragrance. It's so good. Anyway, I move on. This is number 4, Mancera's Roses Vanille. Now we're getting into the top 3. I'm so excited. Surprise, surprise. I happen to say I'm so excited all the time because fragrance excites me. I love having memories with certain fragrances. I love having experiences, and just I love sharing fragrances with you guys. And so I wanted to share with you guys which ones you need for your collection if you like the scent profile. This is my love Bond number 9. Like, this is New York Nights by Bond number 9. I've definitely put a significant dent in this bottle. I kind of went back and forth between Tribeca and this one, but I would say if you're just starting off, like if you like gourmand fragrances, if you like caramel, which I think most girls do. So I picked this one to put in my top 10. This is New York Nights by Bond number 9. It is a cool little bottle. It is a beautiful package. All their packaging comes in these little stars. You can get samples on their website. You can also go to some big box retailers and get samples. I have a local fragrance place here in town that has them, and so I usually ask for samples because I want to wear them and test out longevity and stuff. But this always gets me compliments. Always. I cannot say that enough. I think I wore this for like 3 weeks straight last winter because I loved it so much. And so why not share it with you guys? So bond number 9, New York Nights. Please get your nose on this if you're starting your niche collection. Next is one that I just released a full video on, review on, tiny bottle, packs a punch, okay? This is Montale's Roses Musk, and it's beautiful. It's really potent. This lasts forever. If you like a more modern rose fragrance, I know I've already showed you one, but this one is totally different. Like Rose's Vanille has the vanilla in it, obviously. This is more jammy rose. You can go watch my full review on this. Love this fragrance, love the packaging. This bottle looks tiny, but it's actually a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. It's just with Montale, they don't have big glass and big caps and all of that. So it's tiny, I can put it in my purse, and it's pretty lightweight too. So I'm loving Roses Musk by Montale. So when I was starting this video, I knew immediately what I wanted my number 1 to be. This is Fragrance Du Bois Eau Jaune Intense, or Eau Jaune Intense. Not sure exactly how to pronounce it. It's a gorgeous bottle. I love having this out on my perfume tray, and it's so good. It's so good. If you like tropical fragrances, and yes, I'm going to be wearing this into the fall and winter. I do not care. It will be cold here. The leaves fall off the trees. I hate it. I like the cooler temperatures, but I don't like the like dormant, you know, trees and things. This is gorgeous. So, oh yes. Okay, so I could have included Aloha Tiare by Comptoir Sud Pacifique. I love that fragrance too. It gives me all the feels as far as like Hawaii, going on a vacation. This does as well, but it's just a little more, I don't know, classy, like classier and more feminine, I think. It's a gorgeous fragrance. It's a gorgeous dark amber color, and it's just beautiful. Sorry, I kind of went nuts this time and got blue fingernails. Anyway, Eau Jaune Intense is gorgeous. I got the smaller bottle. When I repurchase this, not if, but when, I will be getting the larger bottle. It's just that good. If you have recently started your niche fragrance collection or designer fragrance collection or any kind of fragrance collection, drop me in the comments below, like, what is your favorite purchase to date? I want to know. Also, is there one in this list that you have your eye on? Drop that in the comments below. And as always, I want to know your scent of the day. I love getting to know you guys down in the comments section of my videos. I also over on Instagram. A lot of times I will post about new fragrances before you see them here over there. So it's at essentially Jessi on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, give me a like if you like fragrances, like content like this. Do you want me to do a like top 10 designer for beginners? Let me know. Or if there's another like starting your fragrance journey, beginner fragrance ideas, drop those in the comments below. I always love seeing what you guys are thinking. Smell you later.